Yep, it's another one. Paper Flight Relic Hunter. Well, the very first thing, paragraph number 5, they can't spell relics correctly. There's no T in the word relics. Why is there a giant alien inside a test tube? Also, that alien looks pregnant. So Tim, the owner of EPXR Games, the CEO so to speak, has finally patched this to make it completable, because once again they released a game that's broken, but this is now completable. You can get all of the achievements correctly. So yeah. Apologies if you can hear the fan in the background. I'm recording this whilst we're in the middle of a heat wave. It is a little cooler than it has been the last few days, but it's still searingly hot. So if the sound of the fan disturbs a little bit, I do apologise. Can't unsee how the alien looks pregnant. wise. The camera angle when you dash on this doesn't look quite right, because look, you're flying, and then it just, you see what I mean? It just doesn't look quite right. Oh, this is pretty. Is this going to be the level with the giant waterfall on it? So if it is, this is going to be repeated content. Really? The grass has collision. Are you joking? The grass literally has collision. Called it! Waterfall! Called it! I freaking called it! Only the second level and he's already reusing content. Although, I will say, he does seem to have limited the, or he's at least hidden the, environment spawning in behind the mist. So he's at least done something. Although, when you're looking up at the sky, you can't miss that. Oh, I do have so much content to do today. Oh, how the hell did I miss that? Really? There we go. Actually, no, I'm going to go grab that balloon as well. Oh, I believe there was one in front of the rapids. There it is. Or the waterfall. And there's the other one just above it. Wonderful. That's not even water. It's just a solid... Look. That's not even water. It's literally just a texture. I'm thoroughly unwhelmed. Okay, 5 more. Are there any up here? Are they all going to be down there? Oh, there's one down there, I see it. I'm going to get that balloon there. Actually, I'll get both of those balloons because I don't have much charge. There we go. Right, let's go get this one that we saw down here. Right, there's one down there as well. Actually, there's 2 down there. I'll see that one in the distance, just fading in out of the mist. One, 2, 3, which means I'm missing 1. That's probably going to be right at the start, since that one's actually going there. What I need to do with this, I think, is if you collect a balloon, you can dash once. It shouldn't give weird things. It shouldn't. So is that one going to be the last? Is this guiding me to the last one? Yes, it is, because I can see the last one over there. Fantastic. Before we go in there, let's just check outside. No, it does look like Tim wants us to just go into the temple. Or not. There's one on the right. Well, let's pick these up. I'm guessing the other one is going to be up that other temple, right? Oh, the spawn on that. Okay, yeah, this temple has definitely been stretched more vertically than it should be. It's definitely been messed around with. It's definitely, this specific, the building is definitely been stretched higher than it should be. Okay, where on earth is the other thing then? Did I miss it down here? Yes, I did. It was over there, and I couldn't see it because it was in the it was outside of the spawn distance. Thanks, game. Keep an eye, guys. That's where the next one is. And this is why we need radar on these games. You know, something that we know that Tim is able to do. It is just because he's done it in a few of his games. It's just he appears to be either reluctant, lazy, or can't be bothered. Fill in your own answer. And remember I said about the mist hiding the culling? Yeah, that's not happening on this level. Look at this. It's even culling out the balloons that are ahead of us, which is stupid. Oh, Tim, you need to really just... Please, Tim, just purchase a new engine. Please. The one you use sucks. Oh. Okay, apparently that's a death plane. Not that there was anything to tell me this. Okay, there's one up there. Right, let's grab this balloon. Look at it. It's literally spawning out when you look at it. Oh, for God's sake. Why are these games always such a buggy mess? I can't see how these games are very much process hungry. You're literally flying around a pre-made purchased store asset, picking up balloons, and then occasionally pressing the A button to dash through a different kind of balloon. That's literally the game, and has been the game for like the last 10 games. I mean, I bet, and I would place 50 British pounds, because American dollars are a bit low at the moment. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, know what I mean. I would bet 50 British pounds that anybody could buy this store asset, use a different engine, and make the culling so much less intrusive. Now let's... I mean, look at this. It's not even spawning the whole freaking... You know what, Dwaggy? Don't say anything. You can just let the game speak for itself. Or you would. Or it would if it wasn't being intrusive by culling. Okay, where are all these freaking things? There's a balloon over there, so let's see if there's one over there. Okay, there's a balloon here. But no evil balloon. Guess I'm just gonna have to keep flying around until I find one then, aren't I? Actually, I didn't go up on this bit. Maybe there's one up here. Balloon in the air over this for some reason. There's one at least. I wonder if there's one inside the thing. There isn't one inside it. There was that one in front of it though. What the hell are you doing down here? Behind everything. 5 more to find. Why would they put balloons out here if there aren't any actually out here to get? And the problem is, like, look, you can see the culling at the top right corner of the top of the temple, right? How is somebody supposed to see if there's a balloon or something up there if you're literally culling out the ground as we're flying towards it? You know? It's just such a needless aggravation. Honestly, I don't understand how these games can possibly require this level of culling. Maybe that's just me being naive or stupid, I don't know. But I don't understand. Yeah, I'm not a game programmer, but you look at how other games handle it, and EpiXR, the makers and developers and publishers of this, they are all out on their own with the way things are culled in their games, and it is not good. It's really not. Because look, see, this monster balloon, we didn't see it before. In this level, we are literally just flying around and hoping that we see one. There is no rhyme or reason to where these balloons are placed. Furthermore, it's very, very hard to see. Is there going to be one down there? No. It's very, very hard to see because look, we've literally got things despawning and respawning in front of us. Oh look, this pillar is apparently connected to nothing. Oh wait, there's the ground. See, we are literally flying around and just hoping we find one. Because the draw distance on this game is, and I say this in complete honesty and with absolutely no regrets to the word that I'm about to use, shit. We're playing this on literally the most powerful games console in existence at this time, the Xbox Series X. Yes, it is more powerful than the PlayStation 5. Ponies, deal with it. There's absolutely no excuse for shit to be this bad. So, how many times have we flown around here and now we're only just seeing this motherfucker? So if you're culling shit, at least put in a fucking radar. This is me just going around the outside of the main area, seeing if I can find it. For all I know, it could be spawning above my head. I literally don't know because I can't fucking see anything above me. Oh, I have to check something. Okay, so I press A to resume, and it uses a boost. Because of course it does. So, okay, so here's the problem with putting balloons this high. We can no longer see the fucking ground. Let's see if there's a wall here. Nope, there is no wall. There's this one above here, and I've flown around this 5 times at least, and we never saw it because it was fucking cold out above the building that I was flying over. At this point, there is no point in me saying anything. trying to fly semi-high so I can maybe find this last one, but I have no idea where it is. And the complete lack of radar and the incredible overculling of things is just... Look, look. How is it when we're looking at something, it gets culled out? I'm sorry, but if I'm looking at something, it should be being fucking culled in, or whatever the opposite word for culling is. It should be drawn in. Shit like this, we should not be seeing towers spawning out of mid-air. There it is. We shouldn't be seeing trees before we can see the fucking ground. Let's take a break here. I need to pee. That's literally your intro to Act 4. Let's take a break. I need to pee. Are you fucking joking? You know, I like to say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. You know, I play a lot of things for Gamerscore. I really do. And it always seems that there is certain developers that don't seem to put effort into the games that they are releasing or test them. And the major culprit of this, one of them, is EpiXR Games, the developer who consistently makes these flying around, going to object games. Whether you're a paper plane or a bird or a glowing orb, it doesn't matter. It always seems to be EpiXR Games, and it always seems to be something wrong with these games, whether it be the culling, whether it them putting a mandatory collectible behind an invisible wall that is unbreakable, whether it just be putting in achievements for levels that don't exist. Yes, he's done that before as well. You know, or just having achievements that don't pop at all. And a lot of the time I just feel that I just want to look at Tim, who is the CEO of EPXR Games, and go, quality control is a foreign language to you, isn't it? Because, look, here's the thing, okay? This is how, and this is exactly how EPXR Games makes a game. They have their engine, which I'm assuming is also purchased, but it's a shit engine, whichever engine they're using. They go into they go to various stores, whether it be Unity or Unreal Engine or whatever engine that they use, a store for whatever engine that they're using, and they buy a buttload of store assets. And we know this because in a previous game they have used a store asset and forgot to take out the copyrights, which we actually flew into. We scanned the QR codes and it literally took us to the website where you could buy the entire level's store assets. And then, once they've made this level, or they've purchased the level, they stick you in, they put it into their engine, they turn you into a paper plane or a bird if you're playing the Airy games, or just a glowing orb if you're playing some of their spin-off games like the Murder Diaries or whatever. They put their collectibles in, they put achievements in the game, hoping that they work and without ever playing through the game once to test. And we know this because some of the errors have been so broken that we know that they did not test the playthrough of the games, which would literally take no more than 2 hours just for a full playthrough. And we know they do this, and they go, "What? We done? Pub? Yep. All right. Let's go to the pub." That's basically how EPXR Games makes their games. Store-bought asset, put it in their engine, put collectibles randomly, put you as the bird, plane, or glowing orb, and call it a day. That's literally it. That's literally an EPXR game. It is the epitome, and it is the prime example of laziness. I would theorise that they could probably churn one of these games out in... I mean, if they wanted, they could churn one out every day. I really do believe that. It is such low effort. It really is. I mean, we've seen this with, you know, the draw distances and things, and it's just... I mean, credit where credit's due, and this is a very, very tiny amount of credit that I'm going to be giving here. At least this game hasn't crashed yet. which in the past, I would like to remind you, there has been versions of their games which has crashed upwards of 500 times. And I'm being completely serious. I played it live, and it was just me flying through a level. I want to say it was an airy game, but I'm not sure, I can't remember. But on the way to the completion, playing on the world's most powerful console, the game crashed over 500 times, and that's not a problem with the console, that was a problem with the game. I think what Microsoft needs to do in the case of some of these developers, and by some of these developers I literally mean EpicXR Games, they need to force these companies to sign a agreement where if, say, an achievement is broken in your game or doesn't pop, they are liable to lose 10% of their proceeds every day until it is fixed. They'd soon get up off their goddamn asses when you start hitting them in the pocketbook. You know? I freaking just came out of it, damn it. I don't mean stuff that's just like super crazily bugged and you don't know why. I mean literally stuff that's like you literally when it's blatantly obvious you haven't played through your own game for 2 hours. So many of the bugs and achievement issues and everything would have been discovered by EpicXR Games in their previous titles if they'd literally fucking played it on a retail console. Literally, that's all it would have taken to see that these things are not working as they should be. That's all it would have taken. And they don't do that because they are lazy. These games aren't astronomically long either. They're not. They're 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, if you literally can't find shit. It's just very frustrating because, like, we're paying our money, we're expecting a working product, and for this to happen not once, not twice, I would say at least an entire dozen times with EpicXR Games, there's something seriously wrong. And this hasn't just been over the course of 6 months, this has been across 5 years. And they still don't fucking learn and get better. they spent as much time as they seem to take making excuses, then they'd have fixed it. We've got 3 in here. I'm hoping there's one further down that tunnel. What I find funny is that there has been occasions where EPXR games have literally used a stock level asset, like the blocky city aspect, you know, with the clunky trees and the roadworks and things like that. We know that is a stock asset because I've seen it in the game Drunken Fist, for example. We know that they took that stock asset. I've definitely been in this temple before. Yep, this is a stock asset. We came here with an airy game. Guaranteed. Let's just go around and quickly get some power. See, so here's the point. You saw how much the culling was being done on the Aztec temple level, right? Hardly any culling in here. You see, it works fine here. Look, we can pretty much see everything in front of us. So why couldn't we see? Why couldn't he have that level of culling? Or sorry, the level of culling in this level on that level? Again, it's poor game design from a developer who I truly believe is oh wait, did he just I literally died on the balloon that I was charging through. Sure, okay game, sure, whatever. Right, there's the second one. Is the third going to be directly in front of us? See, I'm dying. I'm now dying on the things I'm supposed to be hitting, and it's warping me back, even though I'm defeating them. You know, I thought for a moment that Tim had actually put in a level that actually functions correctly. Let's see if it does it again, shall we? Look, I've got plenty of charge. I'll release it as soon as I go into it. See, it did it. It warped me. It warped me again. Tim is incompetent. You would have seen that if you had played this game. play your fucking game before releasing it. It's not a hard thing to do. My god, it didn't actually kill me that time. No, it did that time. What this game is doing is it's warping you back to the last enemy that you defeated. So it looks like it has like a warp checkpoint when you kill an enemy. Okay, there's one over there. And the other one's over there. Great. That's my stupid ass just not pressing the A button. So I will say, credit where credit's due, this level is great because we can actually see where the fucking things are ahead of us. It's literally the first level in this game so far that has actually allowed us to see the things that we need to kill ahead of us without culling them. I mean, you would think that that would be a basic necessity, but well, we've been wrong before, haven't we, eh? That one's there, I'm going to guess the other one's over in that direction. And it is, I can see. I just need to charge up my power. Forgotten Graveyard. Next, one of my favourites. Yeah, favourite has an E in it. And look, we're back to the mega culling again. Why could you not have the culling like you had in the last level? AKA, none of it. This level's going to suck because all it's going to result in is us just having to go back and forth, trying to find the fucking enemies. Why did that demon balloon only have one horn? I'm sorry, did the game cull out its other horn? Honestly, at this one, I would not be surprised. That one's just above that, but we can't get that until we get this balloon. So let's just get this first. Oh, there's another one over there as well, noted. So they're actually in the air now. Wonderful. Outstanding. I really hope this balloon's over here so I can charge my freaking thing, and there aren't. Great design there, game. Great design. Put one where there's no balloons and it's completely out of the spawn area from where the nearest balloon is. Good job. Fantastic. Top marks. You know, this is stuff that would be easily detected with a modicum of literal gameplay testing. You know, feedback. How does this work for you? Well, Tim, the ground has no collision. The ground has no collision. Hey Tim, I think you might have forgot something. You know, collision. There's literally no collision on this level. He's literally put no collision on this entire fucking level. Is this one of his stupid, oh, it's intended because you're actually a ghost? Like he kind of Sixth Sense BS. I don't think Tim's clever enough to do that, to be honest. He literally didn't put collision detection on this entire level. Not gonna lie, having no collision detection does make things much freaking easier. And I only found that out because I wanted to die so that I could get warped quicker back to where I saw the last enemy. And the fact that there's no... You know, see, I thought that maybe, just maybe, I don't have words. I literally don't have words to describe the things that I want to say right now. Perhaps if I knew another language, there would be words in another language that would illustrate the words of which I wish to convey. But humour me, game. Please kill me if I go into this dirt. Nope. There's always something with you on every single level, isn't there, Tim? Whether it's bad culling, just you cannot have a game level that has no bugs. Look, you've got all this tree stuff being culled out incorrectly with a different layer. Just I'd like to say I'm disappointed, as I am, but honestly I'm not surprised. I'm actually not surprised. want to laugh just because it's so stupid, but this game does not warrant me laughing at it. It hasn't earned that right yet. I don't know why I'm dodging things. There's no fucking collision. Ugh. So I can look away and see it. If I look to it, it gets culled out. Which is... It is one of the stupidest culling mechanics in any game that I've ever seen. Like, oh, that... Okay, all three of them are there. Okay. Let's get this one first, then we can swoop down and get the other two. Before we go upstairs, let's check the rest of downstairs. It's a good thing I did, because there's one of the others. Oh, and like the Asian temple, this game has the death bug. And yes, that was a sigh of disappointment and incredulity. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're telling me I didn't go through that. Grief. just know that this is another store-bought asset level. You just know it is. Hang on a second, I thought I saw that we could get out of the map there. Hang on, I saw a gap in the textures. I was right, there was a gap. No gap in the clipping though. I cannot find this last balloon. Oh, there it is. There's 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. And there's the other one. Right, okay. Go over here, we'll get this one, and then we'll go over and get the rest of them. That one just spawned over there, so let's go get that one. There's one over there. I think I saw one over there, so this one is probably going to be the first of the 7. Maybe. I don't see anything over there, so if we stay on the outside, maybe we'll see them all. It's too hot. I'm hoping these are going to be around the outside of the island. It'd be great if we didn't have the culling. You know, the thing that we've proven that we don't need because you literally did the Asian temple completely fine without it. Does anyone else see these palm trees spawning in and then suddenly zipping to the positions that they're supposed to be? Because I'm seeing it. See, just there, just there. I just saw it right then, top left. At least we're nearly done. See, that palm tree then, just on the left. See, they're all rotating and shit as I get closer to them. That's so stupid. It's so dumb. Christ. Actually, have I checked over the ship? I don't think I did I? It would not surprise me if Tim would hide one of them behind this goddamn ship. Look at all the... If you just look at the left, you can see all the palm trees just spawning in and zipping to places where they should be. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh, now I'm just going to have to keep flying around, see if I can find this last one. There's a balloon down there. Does it mean that there's going to be one down here? Probably not. There it is. No, if I was rich, I wouldn't hoard wealth. I'd just keep a certain amount of, for me, to just live off the interest, and everything else I would put to good use, whether it be, you know, making sure my mum was sorted out and settled, and so she didn't have to ever worry about anything anymore, which should... I mean, I think that's really a kid's job, isn't it? You know, to make sure their parents are always looked after. Ow. Oh, where's this last enemy of this wave? Did I miss it somewhere? Yeah, I missed it right down there. It was camouflaged. Oh, come on. And we're done. No congratulations, game over, just back to the title screen. That's what you expect with these fucking things, isn't it?